So I'm Bruce Campbell. I'm the development director at KSUT. KSUT in 2010 conducted a strategic planning session in which we identified as one of our core priorities is to find a new facility and a new modern broadcast facility for the radio station. After the strategic planning, we identified a building on the Southern Ute Tribal campus and approached the Tribal Council for permission to move the KHT facility into this new building. In 2011, we conducted a feasibility study about the ability to raise funds to build a new broadcast facility from the community. Through the feasibility study, we identified the cost that it would take to renovate the existing building that's been identified on the tribal campus, which is a 5,000 square foot warehouse that used to serve as the shipping and receiving for the old casino. This is a metal building that is vacant. It has some infrastructure, but it would need full renovation to become office space for a staff of 11 plus studio space for a modern broadcast facility, including 2 radio stations, Four Corners Public Radio and Southern Ute Tribal Radio, plus production facilities, which currently do not exist in the current facilities that we are in today. We're in a building that is over 80 years old. It served at one point as a tribal Indian health department. It was a dental office at one point. Size of the building is wholly inadequate to house 2 radio stations and production facilities. We have offices that are shared by multiple employees, a production room that is literally a closet. We have staff really on top of each other, storage with boxes in hallways. We're incapable of bringing in multiple people to have a recorded conversation for later broadcast on air because we just don't have the facilities to do that. Beyond that, with the building being 80 plus years old, the heating and cooling systems are terribly inadequate. It's hot in the summer, it's cold in the winter.
We're actually in our break room, which doubles as the facility where our live musicians will perform on the air during their interviews and live performances. And thinking back through the years, how many great artists have actually played in this room in here and sent their music out across the airwaves all across the Four Corners and through web streaming all across the world, really kind of gives you goosebumps thinking about it. Just sitting in here with folks like Dave Alvin or Robert Earl Keen or Alejandro Escovedo, and then hearing their great performances in town later on those same nights. But being here when the magic was being made on the air live, that's as intimate of a listening experience as you can ever get.